The German colonial administration, caught off guard by the scale and coordination of the rebellion, was initially on the defensive. But Berlin's response would be swift, and it would be utterly devastating. Germany's reaction was to send in reinforcements, not just to quell the rebellion, but to crush the Herero people entirely. At the helm of this force was Lieutenant General Lothar von Trotha, a man with a notorious reputation for brutality from his previous campaigns in Africa and Asia. Trotha's philosophy was one of total war. He didn't see the Herero as a people to be subdued. He saw them as an enemy to be annihilated. His arrival in German Southwest Africa marked a terrifying turning point, transforming a colonial conflict into a calculated campaign of extermination. The stage was set for one of the most horrific events of the early 20th century. In August 1904, the decisive and tragic Battle of Waterberg took place. General von Trotha's forces strategically encircled the Herero people, men, women, and children. But his plan wasn't just to defeat them in battle. It was far more sinister. He left one escape route open, a path leading directly into the vast and unforgiving Omahit Desert, a region often called the Sandveld. As the Herero fled the battle, German soldiers pursued them, poisoning the few waterholes along the way and setting up a military cordon to prevent anyone from returning. They were deliberately driving an entire population into a deadly natural trap. The Omahit became a vast, open-air death camp where thousands upon thousands perished from thirst, starvation, and exhaustion under the blistering sun. It was a calculated act of cruelty designed to ensure that those who escaped the bullets would not escape the desert. Just as the Herero were facing this horrific fate, the Nama people in the south, led by the legendary Captain Hendrik Witbooi, also rose up in rebellion. They had witnessed the brutality unleashed upon the Herero and knew they were likely next. The Nama engaged in a fierce guerrilla war against the German forces, using their intimate knowledge of the rugged terrain to their advantage. But they too were ultimately overwhelmed by the superior firepower and ruthless tactics of the German army.